Happy Halloween, my rogue readers! My name is Erin Rogoff, and welcome back to my booktube channel, where books are the topic of discussion all day, every day. And in today's video, we will be discussing Craven Manor by Darcy Coates, which is now one of my new favorite books. It is a paranormal fiction horror novel, and it is a standalone that I do think deserves a sequel. Halfway through reading Craven Manor, I thought, okay, this book is so well written and so unique that I need to get a lot of these other books by Darcy Coates. So I have about 10 of her books on my Kindle and in paperback, and I have no regrets about it. Some other books by Darcy Coates include The Carrow Haunt, The House Next Door, which I have on my Kindle, The Haunting of Ashburn House, The Haunting of Gilles Spy House, which I also have on my Kindle, The Haunting of Blackwood House, which I have in paperback, and The Haunting of Rookwood House, which I also have in paperback. And the tagline for Craven Manor is, "Some secrets are best left forgotten." Really, what could they be? So, as far as the summary goes, this young man named Daniel gets a mysterious job offer as a groundskeeper at a manor from a man he has never met. Could he be a recluse? We do not know, but it does point to yes. And Daniel finds Craven Manor abandoned, and the gardens are quite overgrown, so he'll have to pretty up the place, and he really does enjoy that because when he was a kid and he was staying with his grandma, they would do gardening together, so that was really his passion in life. And I just think that's very sweet because you wouldn't necessarily think a guy would be into gardening. However, that might just be some strange stereotype. I don't know. But anyway, Daniel moves into the groundskeeper's house behind the family's crypt, and strange things begin to happen. Plus, he hasn't met his employer yet. Who is he? Where is he? What is he? And the secrets of this mysterious manor are burying Daniel with it, so can he save himself and other people? As far as the character analyses go, Daniel, who is the main protagonist, he's rather desperate for a job, but he's still hardworking. He's kind and giving and a little bit naive, but I like him as a character, even though he did, sometimes do something kind of reckless. And I do say that I'm reckless myself, but that isn't necessarily the word for it. I'm more adventurous because I would rather try things that I'm preparing for rather than doing something reckless and winding up in danger. Moving on. I did wonder if he would wind up like the stereotypical character from the horror movies that we all know and love, but he did surprise me by not being that way. And then the character of Kyle, who is Daniel's cousin, he is the biggest entitled loser of the entire book and my least favorite character. So when he met his fate, I was actually kind of happy for that. And it was ironic, but I will not go into the detail there. The next character that I will analyze is Bran, the Lord of Craven Manor. Oh my gosh, be still my heart. I do have a crush on Lord Myrix of Craven Manor. So surprising, he's fictional and he's dead. Two of the three traits that sort of happen to me when I find a new crush. They're either fictional, dead, or villainous, or all of the above. Anyway, Bran is a ghost, and I'd say he's trapped in some sort of purgatorial state because he's not allowed to enter the afterlife, but he's not allowed to live either. Thus, my purgatory theory. And then we also have Annalise, who is Bran's kid sister. She's another ghost, but she's one who never talks. And she was born with a rare condition that made her basically allergic to sunlight, so she wasn't allowed to go outside when she was still alive, unless it was nighttime. And it just goes on from there, very mysterious and everything, so you're going to definitely like that too. And as far as her personality goes, She's innocent, sweet, dutiful to her brother, dedicated, and an all-around friendly ghost. So it wasn't hard for me to like her either because she's just so sweet. She's like my second favorite character in this book. As far as ratings go, Barnes & Noble rates the book 5 out of 5 stars. BookBub rates the book 4.3 out of 5 stars. Goodreads rates the book 4 out of 5 stars. And my rating, 5 out of 5 stars. Totally worth the read. Amazing. I have very little bad to say about it. It is that good. Shall we continue this video with a few reviews by some of the other people who have read this book too? Ginger rates the book 4 stars. An interesting ghost story with lots of mysteries. I enjoyed the twists and turns of Craven Manor, and I loved how the beginning of the book instantly pulls you into the mystery and atmosphere of Craven Manor. Shayna rates the book 4 stars. An excellent ghost story. Loved the main character's attitude, although a bit naive. It's nice to see his type of character. I happen to agree with Shayna. And then Marie rates the book 5 stars. Another awesome ghost story by Darcy Coates, and I have added it to my favorites shelf. Marie, I happen to agree with you because I added it to my favorites shelf as well. Wrapping up this book review video on what I loved about the book captured my attention from the first page. Daniel's character seemed relatable and real, hardworking, giving, selfless, kinda naive, innocent. I really liked the diverse and supernatural cast, the reclusive Bran, the mysterious ghost girl named Annalise, the mysterious and witchy sort of mother, Eliza. The plot, and some say it's basic, but I think it's a lot more than that, but it is sort of something that you really need to either absolutely love or not at all, because there's very little gray area as far as I am aware. And then I also loved the descriptions about the grounds, the manor's exterior, the manor's interior, about the painting of this mysterious girl, Annalise. And when I was telling my mom about this, all I said was historical mystery and ghosts, and my mom is like, I want to read it after you. So there we go. And I also liked how this book was a very quick read, and this year's reading theme was generally short stories, but this one book was a read in one sitting sort of novel. I loved it. And then I also loved the happily ever after for all but 2 of the characters because, spoilers, Daniel inherited Bran's manor, Bran made a friend, and Annalise was no longer fearful. And then the fact that there were no low points about the book, that this book kept me highly entertained from page 1 to the last page, it was just so amazing. Basically, this is one of the books that has been the best I have read this entire year. And then, what did I dislike about this book? That the book ended. I want a sequel now. That is all for today's video, so if you enjoyed, hit that like button to show some support, subscribe to my BookTube channel to get more videos like this, turn those notifications on to be notified when I have a brand new video uploaded, keep on reading, and have a great day, everyone!